Today we had an incident happen because of the transportation. Sisters at the back. Sisters at the back. Sister at the back. The back at the sister. Sister at the back. We forgot to bring some children. For me, this was the biggest nightmare. Because one of those children, the children would draw the picture of yesterday. And nicely, the star of today is our sister Sizkin. We decided this morning when we arrived there, if the children are not there, especially Fatima, somebody is going to walk out and leave the camp. And the other two stars were the Hani as well as Sister Mahabbat. They identified that the buses forgot about 10 children, not only one child. So Sister Mahabbat took a taxi and brought Fatima back. Fatima is the daughter of Sister Sizkin. This reminds me of a very difficult incident. Happened to me personally in 1998. When Islamic Leaf was organizing the first ever Islamic Leaf Games on 28th and 29th of October 1989. At that time I had 3 children, 4, 5 and 6. I told them just I'm going to organize and come back to you. I forgot about them. My son was wearing his clothes and waiting in the window for hours. When I realized that, up till now, it's extremely painful and emotional and throat cutting for me. I came back, we did not have a car at home. I was legging it or busing it. The second day, when I told them I'm going to bring the car and take you to the games, he was still standing on the window. Because this was his world. At the age of 4 or 5 and 6, you need to imagine, as I said yesterday, the world of the people whom you are talking to. They want to play football, basketball, they want a lollipop. They want to smile, to see a clown like myself. They make a joke, a silly joke, but they can smile at it. This was my painful memory with my children. Whenever I remember that, it gives me this kind of pain, deep pain. That's why I did not want Fatima today to have the same pain. When she came, she was in a different world. And when she was home, she was totally shattered. Because we took 2 of her sister, one sister and one brother, and we left her behind. And this is extremely more painful than what happened to my children long time ago. Because my children have a normal life, but Fatima is not having a normal life. Fatima moved for thousands of miles, lost her father, and living as an orphan. But when she smiled this morning and hugged me and hugged her mother, new mother, which is Sister Sizkin, actually it was a different moment of joy. This is what actually you need to understand. The people that you are talking to, and never ever, forever, ignore any small component of the society that you claim that you are serving. Second incident, 2012, when I was delivering workshops in Cairo on Friday. When we came out of the mosque, we found somebody selling loof. You know the loof, which you wash your body, this plant? I bought 2. Tariq Abdalim was the CEO of Germany, Islamic of Germany, told me, we are going to a workshop. What is that to do with you? No idea. I took the loof with me. When I arrived there, And instead of putting my tag around my neck, I put the loaf around my neck. And everybody in the room was not looking at me, not listening to me, but looking at the loaf itself. My God, what's this man doing? A loaf? Coming from UK to wear a loaf around his neck must be crazy. That's what you said because you were there. As Egyptian, you have to be everywhere. And for more than an hour, they were not focusing on what I am talking about. They were focusing on what I am putting around my neck. Then we started the discussion. Tell them why I'm wearing this loaf. They gave me many reasons. Many reasons. Many reasons. But they failed. But I put that around my neck to tell each and every one of you, never ever ignore a small component in the society. A small group which is marginalized. Ethnic group which is marginalized. If you ignore them, you have a problem in the future. The loaf is a small plant, but very essential for the bathroom. We all will ignore it because it does not bring a lot of money. But you cannot wash our body without it. The third example, building on Fatima and Sizkin Syndrome, you and Fatima become a syndrome. Fatima goes with Sizkin, Sizkin goes with Fatima, Fatima and Sizkin goes with me. Go with me. Not with Abdullah. One of you. I was giving a talk as well, workshop, to very conservative women coming from the Middle East, from Saudi Arabia, from Kuwait and others in 2012. And I came to them in the hotel, had a shower of course at home. You have seen me have a shower. Thank you. Taking my boot off, I was wearing a boot. Then taking my socks off and holding my socks in my hand. I said, what is this man doing? What's he doing? And every woman was given a different interpretation to why I'm taking off my socks and my shoes. And unfortunately it was another failure. I took them off my shoes to give the message. Do not ever make a barrier between you and the grassroots community. Feel the pain, feel the spike, feel the agony of the walk of the barefooted man and the woman who have no shoes, to go deep down to the depth of the feeling of the community and the needs of the community. Fatima, the loof and the socks. And this is your new syndrome. Fatima, the loof and the socks. Fatima, the loof and the socks. And Sizkin. Sizkin, the star, come here next to me please. Because I want to end with you. I cannot end without you. Since you are an Ottoman, and you are a Turk, and you are a visionary, and you are going to give us your feeling of this morning with you meeting Fatima.
I promise I won't cry. It actually was so beautiful. So when I saw her, she just looked so scared and just like displaced. And then I told her, I said, I saw your picture. It was so beautiful. And I asked her to tell me about it. And she was just like picturing this house and it's safe where my family can live. And there's a tree with apples. And I said to her, it's the most beautiful picture I've ever seen. And I said, can I take it? Can I take it home? I work with children and they would love to hear your story and they would love to, sorry, see, I said I'm not going to cry, but I cry. I feel it, right? But I told her I would love to share it with my students. I would love to share your story with your permission. And she was like, I'd really like that. And I said to her, and I will keep telling your story until things are right. And then she hugged me, and then I hugged her, and I said, I'm going to keep you in my dua. I'm going to tell my family. And I just, we did a little dua there together, and it was really, really special.
Thank you, Sister Sizkin. Now we are writing the new syndrome. Syndrome is not a disease, as the doctors say. Is that right? Syndrome will be a power of change led by Sizkin, and we call it the Sizkin Syndrome. The Sizkin Syndrome. You got it? Say yes. The mother of all the world. Thank you. Sizkin Syndrome. We'll register it with royalty in the what you call it? Innovation, what you call it? الاختراعات بيسموها براءة. Innovation. The Sizkin Syndrome. Remember that. Thank you, sister, for motivating us. We need to have more syndromes, inshallah. Thank you, Abdurrahman. Now his name is Abdurrahman. Which is your name?
Okay.
And we have the two Abdul, and Abdullah ibn Mas'ud and Abdullah ibn Abbas. And Abdullah ibn Mas'ud or Ibn Abbas will come and give you a 1 minute reminder. Which one of you? You can't go without it.
Right now?
Yeah, go now. Say anything. I put you on the hot spot. Come on.
Okay,
Anyone.
Let me think.
No, the television is on. You have to come out.
Okay, well, can I repeat what I said the first time?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Okay,
Come on.
okay.
Want to hear you. And want to see you as well. The girl is want to see you. Come on here. Can't afford going without you, Mr. Sizo. That's it, fam.
Assalamu alaikum, guys. Okay, well, 2 Fajrs ago, I was put on the hot seat once before, so I will repeat what I said before. And it was just a little reminder of seeking the barakah and the good and the bad that we experience in life, and not feeling a type of way if we lose something that we thought we might have wanted or needed. But we cannot question Allah and His destiny for us. And so just try to seek the barakah in everything and anything you do, and just be mindful of the way He works, because you may think that whatever you lost or gained was negative, but it could always turn around for the better. That's basically it, though.
Thank you. Abdullah ibn Abbas. Abdullah ibn Abbas, come on. What did you say this morning? Yes?
Assalamu alaikum, is that too loud? That's too loud? Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Is that too loud? Am I too loud?
That's okay.
Okay. Is the light about to turn? I don't want to fall back in front of everyone. So I'd like to say that it's important.
Don't worry.
They're moving, I'm on the hot seat, and if I fall in front of everyone, that's bad. That's bad. Yeah. So I'd like to say that it's important to work on our relationship with Allah. And alhamdulillah, we're all good Muslims in this bus, and we pray and we do everything. And but it's important that in our relationship with Allah, we always ask Him for things. We always ask Him, oh, can I have this? Can I have that? Do this and do that. But it's important to give back to Allah as well. Not that He needs it, but it's important to give back. If you're in a relationship with your mother, with your parents, your siblings, your future children, if they just ask for things from you and you never give and they never give something back, then that's a terrible relationship, and they will feel that. So with Allah, you can't just always make dua and ask for things. You always have to remember, read your Quran, read your dhikr, read your adhkar, do your la ilaha illallah, whatever dhikr you plan on doing, because it's giving back to Allah. It's not that He needs it, and it's giving back to Allah, but it's still benefiting you. But it's something that's very important, and it's something that we all have to work on with our relationship with Allah. And it's something you build and you build and you build. No matter how much you do, you can always do more. And it's just that's pretty much it. Just work on your relationship with Allah, no matter how strong it may be or how weak it may be. It's always something that you have time for and something you can work on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, tomorrow we'll listen to some of the girls giving the reminder at Fajr. Be prepared of coming early and leaving late.